last two logs, we saw how Shubham got into IIT with his hard work, how he cracked it. So, how easy or difficult it is to survive in IIT? What is the placement scene? Did he get a good placement? Did he really get 1 crore of package? And most importantly, is it easy to survive in IIT? So let's hear it from Shubham. What is his IIT experience? Yes. So now tell me, typically we have that notion that when you go into the IIT, there is a lot of, kind of ragging or bullying, and, at least in the movies that we have seen. So we want to know from you, how was your first day, when you went to the IIT?
First, actually, yeah, so ragging is there as they show in movies. It's
Really?
still there.
Okay.
Yeah, there. I mean, not to that level of extent that is
Uh-huh.
shown in movies, but
Uh-huh.
it's a good way of interacting with seniors.
Okay.
Like good way of breaking the ice between juniors and seniors. How to meet your seniors after 1 or 2 months because they can't afford that ragging risk because they know that if you meet your seniors, ragging will take place. So we were not allowed. So first day I was quite anxious. I mean, we all were very anxious, and I still remember that the classes were at 8, and we woke up around 7, and everyone was waiting in line to get a bath and all those things. So everyone was getting ready very thoroughly for first day of classes. And after 10 days, I saw that no one was getting ready. If the classes are at 8, they woke up at 7:45 and just rushed to the classes. So there is a lot of difference when you go for the classes on the first day and when you go for the classes after a month. Like people are excited on the first day,
Okay.
like new day and new college and IIT. It's something unique. You have cracked an important exam and you have given your best to be there. So first day people are really excited, and then as gradually time passes by, they know that like they get a feel of what it is. So it becomes normal because everyone there is of the same capacity and same mentality, right? Everyone has given that exam. So that's why it's quite normal after a month or 2 months.
Okay. So, I know that you were quite anxious, and like first day you said, you were ready and, in the line. So for you, probably it was the first experience to stay away from your parents in the hostel, right? So how was that
Yeah,
experience?
correct.
And, probably you also have your friends who were not into IIT. So your IIT studying experience versus their experience, can you compare that?
Yeah, I when I went to IIT, it was the first time that I was staying away from my parents because many of the students they go to Kota for coaching. Like Kota is one of the premier hubs in India for coaching, but I did not go to Kota. I took coaching in Delhi only, where my parents were staying.
Okay.
So yeah, first 10 days it's a little bit difficult to adjust, staying away from parents and all that. But then once you get some friends, you make connections and you find some people, you get used to that. So yeah, it's no problem adjusting. Some people they feel homesick who have been some people they do feel homesick, but I think I got adjusted to it to the environment within 10-15 days
Wow.
for almost everyone because they know that they have to live away from their parents for 4 years, and even after that they are not sure that they will get a job in their home city, right?
Correct.
Like the premier hubs are Bangalore or Pune or Noida.
Correct.
There only you get jobs.
Correct.
So people already make up their mind that now it's time to leave home and it's time to go out.
Okay. What do you think was unique in IIT teaching methodology versus, you have seen your friends going through different engineering colleges?
Luckily, all my friends, they got selected into good engineering colleges. So 3 of my friends, they got selected into DTU, that's Delhi Technological University. It is also very good and
Okay.
one of the most reputed colleges in India. So I think there was no difference when I talked to them in DTU and regarding IIT BHU, I found no difference. And they also went to good colleges. So none of them went to any private college or
Okay.
like any lower rank college. There was no basic difference between uh, coaching, between study methods and practical knowledge that they give you or anything like that. Depends, the difference basically between an IIT or a DTU or and a lower ranked institute is basically the professors and their research work, how much they are
Okay.
willing to engage with students and do research with them. Because in India, the education system is theoretically based. Not much practical knowledge is given as it is given in US, right? You are allowed to do fixed electives. You can't choose your own courses.
Right.
Getting theoretical knowledge and not much practical knowledge. This is what theoretical oriented,
Okay.
because if you're learning coding, that means you have to code on a computer and not on a piece of paper.
You also had to spend equal amount of hours that you had spent for the preparation of IIT entrance
No, no,
exam.
no.
No? Okay.
No, not at all. Typically, our classes were held from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and with 2 hours of break in between, 12 p.m. and to 2 p.m. That was lunch break. If you study in class, that's enough for you to get good grades. So the people there have a habit of studying just 1 or 2 nights before the exam.
Oh.
If they study, if they study in class, and if you study regularly, like half an hour or 1 hour every day, that's enough for getting good grades. And one of the most important and the best thing about college is that group study. Like there will be one of your classmate that will teach you everything, or who will teach at least a group of 10-15 students. Like before one day before exam, he will teach all the course in 2 or 3 hours, whatever is important. So that's how we used to give our exams.
Okay. I just want to know, IIT is kind of a journey, just not the study. You make a lot of friends, and you make lifetime friends probably. So,
Yeah,
were there any high moments or a low moments for you in IIT that you felt, wow, these are the moments that I want to cherish for my life, and some low moments you really felt, oh, why I am in IIT?
low moment was actually there was not very large number of low moments. There was just one low moment when I got an F grade. So I didn't expect an
Okay.
F grade in one of my exams. And so once you get an F grade, you have to stay in the college during summer, which I didn't want. So I had to stay in the summer in our college during summer, and I had to clear that exam. And high moments, it's a beautiful journey, and almost every day you feel great and you feel blessed to be around your group and you choose a group that, on the first day, or basically during your first 10 days, you find a group and you stay with that group for your whole 4 years, or they become part of your lifetime. So all the moments that I have during the entire journey, all are very good. There was not any moment that was like not very low or not very bad. All were beautiful moments.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That's good. So you
Uh,
will cherish all your memories together.
yeah, it was a lovely time. I miss those days.
From the IIT, I have seen a trend that normally people go for, again for masters, either in technology or in business administration. So how much is the percentage of the, entire class of your population has gone to, masters in science or technology or in MBA?
Well, pertain to my class, it was a batch of around 80-90 students, and very few of them went for MS. Only around, I remember, as far as I remember, 3 or 4 people, they
Okay.
went for Master of Science in US.
Okay.
And, most of them, so there are actually different kind of people. Some want to go for civil services and UPSC, and some want to go for MBA, so they give CAT. So in my batch, most of the students, they opted for job experience, and so they sat in placements and they got a job. So only around 3-4 students went for MS, around 7-8 students, they went for UPSC preparation,
Okay.
and around 5-6 students, they went for MBA
Okay.
in IIM. So they
Okay.
gave CAT and got chosen IIM. If people get a job, they go for it. Getting some experience, maybe 1 or 2 years experience, they decide that okay, they want to pursue higher education. So now they decide between MBA or MS. I do not remember anyone just continuing with their job. There are very less people who continued with their job,
Okay.
and so most of them went for MBA. Around 2 or 3% went for Master of Science in US.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, a very important question, and this is something people kind of, probably waiting to hear from you. Normally, when people get into engineering or any engineering or IIT, people relate it to the placements and the, amount of salary that you get. Tell me something more about the placements. I'm pretty sure that probably 100% people get placed. So how does it work, and what is the kind of a range that is offered for the IITs? Can you just take us through that little bit?
Our placements, they start on first of December, and they continue for the whole December month. So like on the 1st of December, more elite companies will come, like Google, Amazon, and so it happens that way. And most of the people, they sit in placements. Like obviously they have come for a job, for a good job in IIT. So packages, they vary from stream to stream. Computer science students, they get the highest packages as usual. I mean, in every college it's like that. And I see that even if you're from mechanical, or you're from civil, or even from pharma field, you get placed in an IT company. So that's a normal trend. Either you will get placed in an IT company, or you will get placed in a bank, like performing IT tasks. So core placements, they are very less. Very less people, they opt for core placements.
Okay.
Like a mechanical guy wanting to get into a mechanical company, something like mechanical related, or a civil guy wanting to get into civil company. So most of them, they go for IT.
Okay.
And so during my time, I remember that computer science, the average was around 20 lakhs annually.
Wow.
And computer science students, they get placed. All of them get placed till day 2 or day 3, like 3rd December. This is valid for electrical and electronics engineering, because these three branches are called circuit branches, right? Computer science, electrical engineering, and electronics engineering. So they are allowed to sit in almost every company. Some companies, they only opt for computer science students, so that's why they get high packages. The highest package is always around 1 crore or something like that, which is offered by the US company. They take you to US. It will be either be Google or Microsoft. Redmond will be Amazon. So or Facebook also. So these 4 companies. In India, the highest package was offered, I think, by Uber. It was by Uber. It was around 45 lakhs, and only computer science students were able to sit for that. My branch, electronics, the average was around 12-13 lakhs. So almost everyone get a package around this figure, 12-13 lakhs annually. And yeah, in my branch also, everyone got placed till day 3 or day 4.
Wow. So you mentioned these different streams and different packages. So like when you got selected for IIT, do you get an option to choose what would be your stream, or again it depends on your ranking that which stream you can opt for?
Yeah, it actually depends on ranking. If you want to go for computer science, it might happen that you might not get that because of the ranking system.
Okay.
So right, there are cutoffs. For example, rank 1 to 100 can go into Bombay computer science. Almost everyone goes into Bombay or Delhi computer science, top 100. So yeah, you are basically asked to fill a list, a preference order for what you want. So almost everyone fills 30 to 35 choices. You get a stream based on your preference. For example, say if your rank is between 1500 to 2000 and you have filled IIT BHU electronics, that's the best that you can get basically from your choices.
Okay.
So they will allot you that.
Okay.
And there are 4 rounds. Let's say if someone decides to give up their seat to get a better choice.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay.
You can't choose. It all depends on your ranking only.
Okay, basically you have to take whatever comes along, whichever campus and whichever subject. There is no options to choose.
So you decide your list based on the previous year's ranking, right? You have a list of that how many students got selected from 1500 to 2000 rank in what in what streams they got selected. So based on that, you fill your choice list. Based on that, also you get your
Preference was computer science, or it was always electronics?
My first preference was computer science.
Okay.
Regarding the stream, so I was always interested in computer science. Based on the previous year ranking, I thought that I would get into IIT Hyderabad computer science, but I could not get that. And right below IIT Hyderabad computer science in my list was IIT BHU electronics.
Okay.
So I was allotted that.
Well, the discussion is not yet over. Last but not the least, the most important thing which is coming up is how to bag the international internship during your engineering. How easy or how difficult to get that, and how to go about it. Very key and important details that Shubham is going to share in next vlog. So stay tuned, and till we meet next time. Bye-bye.